No, let's call it Root-Torp.
Gretorp.
Easy. Anyway, game number 3, ladies and gentlemen. ISJ Echo against Caliber Light. We are heading on over to Damage Inc. Where,
If Caliber Light gets more than 2 bases, I will be surprised.
well, he got more than 2 bases last time.
He did.
He did.
He took a third.
He went 2 base. Twilight Council, Dark Templar, Archons, High Templar, Colossus. No, not
Stargate.
Colossus. Stargate Tech, Carrier. That's it.
Robo, Carrier, yeah.
Robo,
Mothership.
Mothership. All
Mhm.
off 2 bases.
Go Picnic!
And then what did he do? He almost smashed his opponent. So I don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Almost smashed his opponent. It was so close. After being down considerably. It was insane. But as I was saying, Caliber Light is definitely a high variance type style player. I've seen him do a crazy amount of builds. And a lot of them are all-in based. But a lot of them aren't. I don't want to say he's just strictly an all-in player. But when you have like an extreme amount of different builds, and you know so many different builds over your opponent, what you can do is force your opponent to be a lot more conservative and do things like this. Like he's going for what looks like is a Forge first expansion.
Forge fast expansion! Sorry, my brain is like not awake yet, as you can tell.
That's cool. I don't know if I like this as much. What are your thoughts? I always go Pylon Scout with this first probe that makes the pylon, and then based on what I see, I'll put down a Forge or not.
I like that.
But
in this particular case, it's the right call, I think, though.
Just to put down a blind Forge?
Well, no. In this particular case, it worked out good. Because, yeah, there's no 15 hedge or anything like that.
Correct. Well, even if you go 14, or 14 pool, 14 instructor, 14 pool, you can put down the Nexus right before and then the Forge. Like, he's putting down the Nexus still, and then he's going to put down cannons, right? I think he could have delayed that a little bit, put down the Nexus, and done this all with 17 supply. He would have been in much better shape.
Definitely.
But
yeah, there's small things.
Again, it's super tiny. I don't really think it matters that much. Well, it does matter.
Dropping the cannon right now is pretty fast. He could have dropped the gateway before the cannon.
Correct. Or even a pylon.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's gonna be
or even a gateway and a pylon.
Oh my god. We are so amazing.
We're so good. He could have gone like gateway, Nexus, then gateway, then Forge. Then cannon.
Nexus, gateway, Forge, pylon, cannon. Boom.
Boom. And then the circuit would get there and he'd be like, oh wow, your cannon is done already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easy.
Easy peasy.
So he would add like a couple more probes. Not a big deal though.
How many links did 4 links, okay. Never mind.
That's standard?
Standard. 2 links won't kill the pylon at the natural. Or rather
they'll kill
it kills the natural. The natural can be delayed forever. The Protoss just decides to throw a gateway or a cybercore there.
Yep. That's what you need 4?
Mm-hmm. 4 will kill the cybercore or the gateway before it can finish. Otherwise, the probe can just continue to build that and the circuit can never expand. But yeah, pretty standard game. Picnic not in a bad spot at all.
No, things are settling down quite a bit. Now I'm interested to see what he actually does from here, because obviously there's so many variations that he can do. Not getting the warp gate. Interesting. He's prioritizing the sentry first, and then
a second cannon. What?
Wow.
I don't like that second cannon at all.
I don't either. Why don't you like the second cannon?
Because it's spending money that he could be spending elsewhere. Taking double gas even. That is natural.
What about like roach rushes and stuff like that?
Well, to be honest, I think that Picnic...
Whoa! Oh, sorry. Third cannon.
Waffle.
Okay. definitely don't
I
like
mean, roach rushes could definitely do some harm, but like stalkers could kite him, sentries help, and I mean, there's always a risk in that, right? But I think that Picnic should honestly be gambling a little bit more against.
Well, what I was saying is we've seen Jacko's range normally. It isn't really Roach Rush oriented. So you can put it in a couple of assumptions that would be pretty accurate, saying that I'm not going to get Roach Rushed on a map like Damage Inc. where the expansion distances are quite far away. So go ahead and these are potential gateways right here. These two cannons, these are the two gateways that could have been much faster. So overall, I do think they're a little bit inefficient. He's going those three cannons. And now he is sort of behind in production.
Yeah, holy crap. Look at the map vision by Jayako.
Everything.
He's crazy.
Everything. And he even got an Overseer. Look how good he is, man.
Yeah, this guy's really good.
And the reason why I say that, I mean, right now it's wasteful because we know exactly what Caliber Light is doing. But the reason why me and CatZ love it is because he's playing robust against everything. Like, nothing can beat him right now. He's going Spire. Alright,
yep, I'm not sure I agree with the Spire.
Why don't you agree with that?
Well, he's just on 2 base. He hasn't even started a third, although he has the monies for it. It's almost done, so he's gonna get like 8 meters or so, but I feel like he should have just played his more solid game. And it's funny though, because I don't know, like, you know, if Caliber had been going for 2-star gates or something like that, it would be kind of like a really difficult situation for Jayako to win from, you know, especially when he's on just 2 base. Like, if he, you know, it's always a risk, and especially I hate to say this, but Jayako is the more solid player in my opinion, and they both should be aware of this. There shouldn't be any risk taking here by Jayako, and there should be more risk taken by Caliber.
I agree. What really stands out in my head is the fact that two-port Phoenix, or 2-Stargate Phoenix, is very, very capable by Jayako, or by Caliber Light. So doing this type of blind, it's really coin flipping at this point, in my opinion.
Yep.
Especially with all the cannons that he did see previously, I think you know, that's a clear indication that there could be the chance of some sort of tech-oriented build, since he's hard defending. So I think the read to go mutas off of 2 base especially, I like it. Oh my god,
this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Look at the changeling blocking the.
So BM.
No, it's sick because if Jayako doesn't notice it, he thinks it's his own salad. He could like or if Caliber doesn't notice it, like he could go ahead and run by Lynx or something like that later on. Of course, in this particular case, it's gonna be weird because when Caliber wants to move out,
yeah, but they're gonna die pretty soon too.
Yeah,
not too worried. But look at that,
a
third and fourth.
I did this to Rotterdam once though, where I blocked his ramp with a salad, and he thought it was his salad. So then I did a signaling run by, you know. It was sick.
That's pretty cool, dude.
Yeah, and yeah, I haven't seen it since. I had some hope for it. Maybe Jayako can do that again.
But right now, Picnic kind of thinks it's just a delayed third base, but to his dismay, bottom or top left-hand corner has another expansion.
Yeah, barely mining though. I feel like Jayako really needs to take the gases there if he's gonna continue to stay on meta. But
Indeed.
yeah, he's just getting so many spines, and he's just gonna be staying on meta for a while and probably taking to Broodlords afterwards. It's pretty nice play, and Picnic really needs to do something soon.
Picnic is doing something. Dark
Shrine is a good choice. Yep. There we go. That's a Picnic.
But
now we got a Picnic.
There's a War Prism too.
Yep. Now we got ourselves a Picnic, brother.
Good.
So I liked it.
Good. The War Prism isn't doing anything. Just chilling.
Yeah, the War Prism likes to chill. leaving 3 stalkers behind. That's not gonna do much. You should just bring them all or leave a good bunch.
At this point, I feel like it's going to be, like this. Caliber Light is going to do some sort of like all-in-ish type move where he has to commit all of his army and just go directly for the jugular.
Yeah, he needs to go for the 3rd. I feel like he needs to go for the 3rd. If he could go for the 3rd and find that 4th, he would be in a really good spot. And he can definitely take that 3rd.
No.
No chance whatsoever.
War Prism got taken out.
It don't matter. There's still pylons there. He really needs to go for this 3rd. Oh, he's gonna catch some mutas. Nope, just one. Go for the 3rd!
He doesn't have that many sentries. Kind of surprising. And the Zergling Baneling Ball is increasing ever so much. Right now, 184 supply to 144. And Picnic's just going to chill here. Ooh, nice! Archons! Being merged in right now. I do like that.
Oh, I mean, he could have used the DTs too, but yeah. Archons are going to be good against Links and Banelings. Fail force fields. There we go, now he fixed it a little bit. Now Banelings with speed. He really needs to back to those Archons. For those Archons to tank some damage. Come on! Okay, decent spread. Oh, ouch. Yeah.
Oh, and there's Archon. Oh, grouped up Mutalisks! That's not what he wanted, but still. Looks like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, more than enough.
Jacko, just a macro fiend, man. This guy knows what the hell he's doing.
I mean, kind of a macro fiend. If you look at the macro, it's not that good. It's, you know, he prepared really well though for this attack. He made the right units, and Caliber could have done a little bit better controlling his army even. I don't like the fact that he got DTs and he never used DTs.
Yeah, I agree. And now it's just 2 base against 4 base. A single Dark Templar is just going to go travel to the bottom right-hand corner but see nothing. He might go to that 3rd, where he might be able to get a couple kills, but I'm sure Jayako will react in time. There is an Overseer somewhere. There it is. Right at the natural. Drone saturation, yeah, you're right. The macro, or at least the drone saturation is very weak at this point.
What?
He trapped the Dark Templar.
Oh, okay. I thought you were reading chat.
But no, I can't see chat.
Okay, good.
What does it say?
I can't say.
Is something about me?
No.
Something about Jayako?
No.
Something about Caliber Light?
Yeah.
Are you going to say it?
No.
Bad manner.
It's not my place to say it.
Okay.
It's just funny though.
Caliber Light's been in this situation before where he's 100 supply to something obscene with the Zerg. So we'll see if he actually goes for that mothership now.
Yep. Mothership, and he needs to start working on the 1 carrier right now.
Dude, don't even hit on the 1 carrier. How dare you?
I liked it. I like the 1 carrier.
Carriers are freaking good, man.
They are.
I go carriers every single time in my PvPs.
Really?
No. They're awful.
I like them. Like, no, they're not. I like 1 or 2 in the late game composition.
They're good at... I will agree to that. They're amazing at picking off infestors.
They're good at picking off infestors, but I like that they're good at soaking damage, like with the interceptors and whatnot. Like, it confuses the Zerg army.
All right.
Messes with the AI.
I just like taking out the infestors. I think that's just...
And it forces units, like... How can you take down carriers? Corruptors?
No, you just go Mondragon style, man. You go Mondragon style. You just don't even deal with it.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know. You have to go Hydra, I assume, or Corruptor is probably the more standard way to go, right?
Yep, but you would want neither in your army otherwise.
Yeah. Well, that's if you don't go Colossus, though. You can't go Colossus if you go Carrier.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. It's all debatable. I don't know. I like carriers.
I think
like
it needs to be then what's it called? It needs to be researched more.
Carriers?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like nobody ever goes there.
And they're used. Yeah, exactly.
I'm leaning towards no, but overall, I definitely think there needs more research into it.
Yeah, RSVP has a sick composition with like late game PvZ. I've only seen it once or twice, but it's really sick with like mothership carriers and Void Rays and Archons and Storm. He just turtles and gets a perfect composition. And carriers is a part of it. That's a lot of infested turrets.
They're pretty good. They're like Marines on crack.
Yeah. They are good units. Very good units, infested turrets.
Fungal Growth goes off. There's just so many units streaming in. Bandler's going to go directly onto the Nexus.
Is going to go out right away. There's Ultras out. There's everything out. But I mean, Picnic can still come back.
He's Picnic.
Not!
GG, well played.
There we go.
That's going to do it. So, JS Echo continuing his domination. Or JS. J Echo continuing his... J Echo. J Echo. Continuing his domination spree. And he's taking down a light member. Who's going to be next? I feel like...
Kawhi Rice!
Kawhi Rice, baby! You need to send him out at this point. It sucks, but you want to always, like... Okay, so I'll just talk about the strategy. Like, I think the two remaining players are Kawhi Rice and Heaven on Earth. It's not Heaven on Earth doesn't have the capabilities of beating J Echo. It's the fact that you want to make sure that you can get past your opponent, just because there are other options to your opposing team. Like there's certain styles that counter other styles very, very well. So I feel like keeping Heaven on Earth in that roster and keeping him alive for later on is the better option, because you can read off someone's style, and then Heaven on Earth could accurately, go a certain build or whatever to counter it, things like that. What are your thoughts, CatZ?
Yeah, I think Kawhi Rice will probably beat J Echo, or it's Light's best choice, or best shot at it.
Yeah.
And CVC is a little bit coin flippy, and it's hard to read. And if you're not good at CVZ, you're not good at CVZ.
Yeah.
And we know for a fact that Heavens is good at CVT, for instance.
Exactly.
So it might just be a waste of a potential free win against the Terran player.
Yeah, man.
Whereas Kawhi is probably gonna beat the Zerg and has good chances against everyone else.
So we're just going to go, right? We're not going to jump into... I can't hear you. Okay. We're going to jump into a commercial break real quick and just stretch our legs. And we're going to go into Kawhi Rice against J Echo, who is the pick. Of course, Kawhi Rice is the pick. So anyway, join us back. We'll be here in just about a couple minutes. Look at that.